What is up, guys? Delboy here. I wanted to talk about the absolute myth that's been peddled in regards to the current heavyweight division. I keep on hearing that the heavyweight division is going through a golden age. Well, I don't think that could be further from the truth, if I'm being honest. Let's start with the main three guys: Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, and Anthony Joshua. No matter who you support, no matter whose fault it is, the fights we want aren't really happening right now. Deontay Wilder is showing no intention of fighting Anthony Joshua. Tyson Fury pulled out of a rematch with Deontay Wilder, and these guys are not going to fight each other anytime soon. And the opponents they're fighting in the meantime aren't really of a great standard, let's be honest about it. Deontay Wilder is fighting an Anthony Joshua leftover. He's okay, but Deontay Wilder should win that fight comfortably. Tyson Fury is fighting Tom Genital Schwarz. You know, a guy nobody's really heard of apart from us hardcore heavyweight boxing fans. And Anthony Joshua is fighting the Mexican doughboy, Andy Ruiz Jr. So while these guys are not fighting each other, they're not fighting anybody else decent either. So the big three right now aren't delivering. No matter who you support, no matter who you like, they're not fighting each other. That's just what it is. You know, I've given my thoughts on who I think is to blame, but as a fan, regardless, I'm not getting these fights I want. So the big three aren't delivering. Now let's look outside of the top three heavyweights. Let's look who we have. I mean, people back in the day always used to hate on the Klitschko era. Well, look at the top 10 now. There's still Klitschko relics in the top 10 in 2019. Guys who are active and, you know, relevant in the Klitschko era. Guys like Alexander Povetkin, Kubrat Pulev, Luis Ortiz, you know, even guys like Manuel Charr. Even guys like Manuel Charr, who are maybe not top 10, they're still relevant in today's division. Manuel Charr holds the WBA regular title. He's still relevant. A semi-retired Vitali beat the piss out of him in like 2011, 2012. And this guy's still relevant in the golden age of the heavyweight division. That can't be right. I mean, like I said earlier, we kept on hearing about how bad the previous era was. Why are these guys still relevant? If that's the case, if that is the case, why is arguably the best heavyweight without a belt, not including Tyson Fury, Dillian Whyte, why is he ducking a relic from the Klitschko era, Kubrat Pulev? Why? I mean, again, the Klitschko era was so poor. Why don't Dillian Whyte just bash up Kubrat Pulev and get his mandatory spot? Why is he not taking that fight? I mean, this is a golden age, right? Dillian Whyte is one of the biggest players in the game right now at heavyweight. But he's ducking a 38-year-old, 39-year-old Kubrat Pulev. But it's a golden age. I mean, come on, man. 2019 is a write-off year for the heavyweight division. It's a write-off year. The only positive, or positives, are the fact that some of these cruiserweights who actually try to do something are coming up to enter the division. Guys like Usyk, guys like Gassiev. I'm excited to see what these guys do because they have ambition, they have a track record. I want to see what these guys do. The division needs fresh blood. So that's what I'm looking forward to most in 2019 in the heavyweight division. Does the heavyweight division have potential? Yes. You know, like I said, we've got these cruiserweights coming up and we've got a lot of good prospects coming up. You know, guys like F.A. Ajagba, Filip Hrgovic, Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois, Arslanbek Makhmudov, Bakodir Jalolov, Vlad Serenko, etc. I could go on. There's plenty of really promising prospects coming up in the heavyweight division, but these guys right now are not quite ready. And as a result, the division right now isn't in a golden age. Maybe there's one around the corner. If these prospects can get to contender level, there's going to be a lot of players. And maybe in 12 to 18 months, we could be, you know, in a different position. But right now, is the heavyweight division in a golden age? Absolutely not. And it's absurd to say so. It really is. It's got potential. Maybe in the future, we could have some great fights and there's going to be more great contenders. But right now, not for me. I think it's media hype. I think it's fanboyism of the big three heavyweights. This isn't a golden age of the heavyweight division, in my opinion. It really isn't. And I know I'm not the only one to think this. I know, for example, Nordic Warrior, great channel by the way, he thinks the same. Like, he mentions the fact that, you know, there's still guys from the Klitschko era who are still relevant. And yeah, I agree, man. I mean, the division has potential. It could be really good in 12 to 18 months' time. But right now, you know, it's in a bit of a stalemate, to be honest with you. Some of these older contenders need to be put out to pasture, if you will, and these new guys need to burst onto the scene, because right now the division is just really stale, and the only reason it's hype is because of the media push and the fanboy boxing channels. I mean, half of these people pushing the heavyweight division, aka the people who are only talking about Wilder, Joshua and Fury, do you think these guys know these prospects I mentioned earlier? They may know the main prospects like Jagba, Joyce, Dubois and Hrgovic, but other than that, I doubt these guys have a clue who Serenko is, or Makhmudov, or Teslenko. I doubt they have a clue. And shout out to the real heavyweight boxing channels out there. Mr. Boxing Today, Boxing Squared, these two guys hold it down. They're doing some great stuff, man. So subscribe to those guys. I'm sure you have already heard of them. Excellent channels if you are genuinely interested in the heavyweight division, right from prospect level to world level. They cover the division as well as anybody, to be honest with you, and better than anybody. So yeah, shout out to those guys. Share your thoughts below. Peace.